inspired me to be an artist was really a lot of how I grew up. I moved around quite a bit and I was alone a lot. And I think that my art was a way for me to find peace with that and express my emotions and just feel kind of sure about at least one thing. And I continued doing it all through school. I've been to many schools and had many addresses, and so it was just the one constant. And it always made me feel good to create. You know, all of the things around me that I didn't want to be experiencing, and just, you know, being alone so much, it was a way for me to escape feeling lonely. I'm inspired by human nature and emotions and sort of spiritual connections with things. And I think that I try to achieve a lot of that through the work that I'm doing. So with the colors express different emotions. With the amount of texture on a piece, I express that sort of thing. The amount of distress, you know, and that sort of thing I put in the surface of the paint. All of those things help to convey whatever the piece is about. Every piece has a story all its own. My process has changed a great deal. I've kind of evolved through a lot of different styles and mediums, partially because I've always made a living through my art, so I've worked in every kind of art form, you know, sculpting, stained glass, mosaics, working with acrylics, watercolors, inks, whatever it was, I was doing it. And I think all of those experiences really led into the way I work now. And I probably in the last decade or so zeroed in on what things I really like about the way I work. Namely, I focused in on the fact that I love texture. I love, you know, a lot of surface tension and movement and those kinds of things. And so I really brought it all into the work that I create now. I've got work in 2 permanent museum collections now. I'd like to see that continue. The work itself, I think I just need to keep getting better. I want to keep evolving and growing through the work and expressing that much more. I want to continue to strengthen my connection with each piece that I create, which is just so important to me. And it's something that can get lost in the process of doing what I do. I've been really lucky in how well my work is doing. At my last couple of shows have completely sold out. So keeping up is a challenge for me, but I'm trying to stay really focused on maintaining the connections to each piece. And so that just takes a little bit more strength of mind. In the last couple of years, I've been exhibiting in wonderful places, Paris, France, Rome, Paxos, Greece, Beirut. I'm about to show in Singapore. So definitely, this is new for me, but it's exciting. It's just great to get it out there in front of different people.
Rene is a resident of Carmel and Chicago, however finds more of a connection to the sandy beaches of California.
Once I hit Ocean Drive, I felt like I was home. It was the greatest feeling. It just surged right through me, and it made me think about why we came here in the first place. And part of my process with how I paint involves sort of meditating and centering in on a thought or idea or concept, and that's what goes into every piece. And being here in such a wonderful, idyllic place really helps me to focus that much more on the work that I'm creating.
If you are interested in experiencing Rene's art, visit her website at reneschuler.com or take a trip up north to Napa at the beautiful Chimney Rock Winery, where you can sip a glass of wine and enjoy Rene's art exhibition.